Welcome back everyone to my YouTube channel. Hope y'all are all doing right and enjoying today. But you already know what this video is about, you know what I mean? I don't have to go into much details. You saw the thumbnail and the title, you know what I mean? So today we're gonna break down like who's the real creeper up in this situation. And obviously, if you guys been watching Jeepers Creepers and knows who made Jeepers Creepers, then you'll know who the real creeper is in this situation. Wasn't funny? Okay. I took an L, so let's. Alright, I don't know if I said this guy's name already in this video, but I'm, gonna say it again if I already didn't say it. His name is Victor Salva, and this is the guy that made Jeepers Creepers 1 and Jeepers Creepers 2 and Jeepers Creepers 3. And in a little bit, I'm going to get on about how I really feel about Jeepers Creepers 3. But, for right now, here, since you guys don't believe me, Jeepers Creepers is like my #1 favorite horror movie, and forever will be, you know what I mean? That movie just, shocks me to the core on so many levels. It delivers funny scenes, bloody scenes, sad scenes, and and stupid scenes, you know what I mean? So the movie is like everything a horror fan asks for, you know what I mean? But part 3 doesn't deliver that. It just delivers straight shit, you know what I mean? And since we're talking about the movies right now, I'll just get into it right now. 4 things I liked about Jeepers Creepers 3. 1, my mom that was still battling stage 4 cancer. I have fun enjoying watching the movie with her. That's one thing. 2, they brought back the Jeepers Creepers truck, And 3, even though they had Jonathan Breck not looking right like he did in part 1 and part 2 when he played Jeepers Creepers, the monster, slash killer. He still did a very great job, you know what I mean? He delivered like all the things that he did in part 1 and part 2. The breathing heavy, the driving a truck, all of that. It was just, they fucked up on his makeup very bad. They had him just looking like he just threw on a mask and fake rubber skin on him. And you can obviously tell like it was like a trick-or-treating costume. It didn't look real and organic like it did on Jonathan Breck in part 1 and part 2 when he played the creeper. And then Trish, which is from part 1, and her name is Jean Phillips. I hope I'm saying her name right. Jean Phillips, yes. She does a great job, even though she's only in the movie for a little bit. You know what I mean? She comes towards the ending of the movie and in the beginning of the movie. That's where she comes in at. You know what I mean? And they don't show her face in the beginning of the movie, but at the ending of the movie, they show her face, and she still looks nice, for her age and all of that. But enough talking about the movie, and let's, get into the real reason why I'm doing this video. Even though back then technology wasn't as advanced like it is now, we could have still digged up a little, of Victor Salva's background instead of, being completely blind to it and just having it come out when part 3 is about to be released. You know what I mean? And because of Victor Salva and what he did and said, he ruined, one of my favorite horror movies for me. You feel me? Like, I cannot watch these no more without thinking that Victor Salva is the one that created Jeepers Creepers. He ruined my childhood. This is part of my freaking childhood we're talking about here. And other people's childhoods that grew up on this damn movies. You know what I mean? And because of Victor Salva, it's all gone. The movies are still here, but the fun of watching them is gone because of what he said and done in his past. And I'm really trying to, say it as easy as I can to you guys about what this freaking dude done and said, but it's just so sickening to me, and I'm trying not to barf on the, fact of thinking about this and about to release this to you guys. You know what I mean? Because for my YouTube channel, I want you guys to know everything, you know, what's going on in my life and what's going on in general around the world. You know, I don't want to leave you guys in the dark or nothing like that. So, because of what this guy did, he's making all of us as Jeepers Creepers fans suffer. Okay, Victor Salva. I'm going to show you guys a picture of him. You have it, people. That's Victor Salva right there. The guy that is a convicted and well-known pedophile. And this guy molested this innocent little boy. And his name, well, he's not a boy no more, but at the time of him getting molested over these years, he was a little boy. But he's a grown man now. And his name is Nathan Forrest Winters. And because this guy been traumatized and raped by Victor Salva, this guy haven't been acting no more, nothing like that. All he does is hold interviews and speak out against Victor Salva and other pedophiles out there. You know what I mean? And my heart really goes out to you, Nathan Forrest Winters, for what Victor Salva did to you and did to your family. He caused your family, you know, pain as well. Even though he didn't, you know, rape your family, he still caused that same amount of pain to them that he did to you over these years. And I'm really sorry about that. Us and other people that are in our right minds are against that and feel sorry for people that went through it like you did. And I don't think it's right for you to be humiliated in high school or in school general or even in the community for what happened to you. You know, you didn't ask for that to happen to you. It just, you know, happened to you because of you've been taken advantage of by a fucking pedophile that created these movies for us. And the reason why I don't have Jeepers Creepers 3 on, you know, official DVD, I got it bootlegged because it was a waste of fucking time, like I told you guys in the beginning of this video. You know, so why go to Walmart or to Target or anywhere and buy on official DVD and I can just get that shit bootlegged, you know, and for way less. So, but back to I'm saying, Victor Salva was arrested on 11 counts of abuse, and the cops did a sting operation on him, and he was arrested and apprehended miles away from his home. And when they went and searched Victor Salva's home, they found not guys, let me rephrase it. They found videos of Victor Salva molesting young boys, and they found photographs of young boys completely naked, and some photos of boys with no shirt on, no socks on, and just in their underwears. You know, it's just very sick of how this guy can go around and act like nothing never happened, like he never molested. I'm talking to you, Victor Salva. I'm fucking talking to you, dude. I don't know how this guy can go around town, have this smile on his face, continues with life and all that, and he molested innocent boys. And he didn't rape no girls that we know of. It was just all boys. So here's my thing to you, Victor Salva. Since, you know, you're gay and all of that, why you couldn't get a guy in like 18 or older, like your age? Why you have to prey on innocent boys that didn't even have experiences with girls yet, and some that did have experiences with girls? Why you have to prey on little boys if you're, you know, out of the closet and you're officially gay? Why you couldn't just go to a bar? There's a lot of men out there that are like you know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with being gay, but it is something wrong with being a pedophile. And that's what you are, Victor Salva. You didn't have to prey on these little boys. You could have went out with an 18-year-old guy that was, you know, gay, or with an older guy like your age or close to your age or older than you that is also gay. You didn't have to do this to none of these little boys at all. And the thing about it too, I noticed in Jeepers Creepers 1, 2, and kinda in 3. Okay, in 1 and 2, Victor Salva shoot guys with, their shirts off and all of that. And I didn't think nothing of it back then of watching it. But how I found out is through my brother. And I did a little research too, because my brother, he's about to be 30 this year. My brother, his name is DeMarcus West. And he was like, hey, bro, something we don't know about Victor Salva. He's like a well-known pedophile. And I'm like, what? And me and my mom and all of us, we were stunned because we're literally Jeepers Creepers fans. You know what I mean? But I'm the number one fan out of all of my family members. So I know word for word about all the Jeepers Creepers scenes, movies, all of that. You know what I mean? So we all were shocked. And I did a little more dirt on it. And this guy went to jail and he was supposed to serve 3 years for all the dirty stuff he said and done to these innocent boys. He was supposed to serve 3 years, but guess how many he served because of good behavior? But you're incarcerated and shackled up like a fucking animal and you're gonna have good behavior, but you're out here with hella freedom and making movies and money on top of that, but you're not on your best behavior? I don't understand that. And this guy only served 15 months in jail for years and years of torturing Nathan Fourier's, Winters, and other innocent boys. He only served 15 months for that shit. If I was going through that with my kid and they were a victim of you, Victor Salva, me and you are gonna have to fight. I don't care about going to jail because it's literally self-defense. You're taking advantage of minors. And then 2, he also molested a 14-year-old boy as well. So it's not just little kids. He's also doing this to teenagers that are not 18 yet. So Victor Salva, I don't know if I'm going to be watching part 4 of Jeepers Creepers. And then 2, another thing is, we can't get mad at, Jonathan Breck, at Trish, at none of the actors, because they're not the ones doing this. They're up here, making, legendary, movies for us to remember. You know what I mean? The person we should be pointing the finger to and be coming after is Victor Salva. The person that actually did these crimes. Raping young, innocent boys. You know what I mean? And, acting like it's nothing, wrong with that. And the guy also said this too. Victor Salva also said this too. He said he served his time. How the fuck you served your time? I found out in 2017 too. My whole family did. That were our Jeepers Creepers fans. We found out that Victor Salva is a convicted pedophile. So, due to Victor Salva being a pedophile and all that, Jeepers Creepers got boycotted. And it was originally named Jeepers Creepers 3 Catholic. It was supposed to be taking place at a church. No, not Catholic. It was cathedral. Yes, a church. Yes. And all of that got scratched. The script got scratched. The script, for some reason, is still there. But it didn't went in production. You know what I mean? So that's why they gave us that shitty other subplot to Jeepers Creepers and just slapped a 3 onto the movie. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't know it was going to be a part 3. So, because of Victor Salva doing all of that, he made us suffer. Jeepers Creepers 3 was originally supposed to be released in 2009. Only some years after part 2. That was released when my baby sister was born. Regina, yes. You know what I mean? So we waited freaking years for this. I'm shocked we're not old and gone waiting on this movie. You know what I mean? It took him that long. And then when he came back with Jeepers Creepers 3, it was all bad. Those 4 things I told you about, that's the only thing I loved about Jeepers Creepers 3. The rest was just straight ass. Literally. And I never seen a worse movie like that in years. You know what I mean, bro? I'll say... this movie, I haven't even watched it. I'll say this movie is better than Jeepers Creepers 3. I know I'm like getting on this man's head, but I don't give a fuck, man. This guy gotta be sad about this dude. This dude is sick. And we're not supporting Victor Salva. We're just because we watching, you know, his old movies and Jeepers Creepers 3 and 4 when that ever comes out, if it does, due to this dude's, you know, freaking history. We're only watching his movies. We're not happy because this guy did this and said that. We're not supporting what this guy did and said that. Yeah, I know us, you know, watching this movie is going to give him money, but we're not actually saying, hey, we're happy for Victor Salva doing all this. No. We just want to watch entertainment. We just want to keep Jeepers Creepers alive, you know? But here's what Victor Salva needs to do. Someone that he's been working with for years now is still there with him, with all the Jeepers Creepers films, even with Jeepers Creepers 3. He needs to give the whole Jeepers Creepers, you know, franchise over to one of his team members, and he needs to just quit. And then 2, I noticed some people in the marketing said Victor Salva is not on his movies. And that's another red flag right there. And then 2, he shot the movie in Canada, I think. Or somewhere, but he's registered as a pedophile in other places as well. He's probably registered, you know, as a pedophile in here, Las Vegas, Nevada. You know what I mean? But on the other hand, I'm done talking about this dude. All I have to say to you, Victor Salva, is I hope you don't end up going to hell and you get forgiveness and you make it to heaven. And I hope you give up the rights to Jeepers Creepers, even though you're the one that came up with Jeepers Creepers and everything. But you don't need to make us suffer like you made these innocent boys and their family members suffer. You just need to do the right thing and just stop with the movies and just give that to someone that's been working beside you all these years when you were doing Jeepers Creepers. You just really need to stop, man.
Fuck Jeepers Creepers 3, man. What the fuck, dude? I don't even understand how you can put some shit out like that.
It's just a blatant child molester, and we're just like, oh, Jeepers Creepers 3 looks really good. Which I'm not gonna blame most people, because most people probably didn't know about this, just like I didn't know when I watched Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2, for that matter.
Good. That will not happen with this movie. This movie is fucking not good. Shit, this movie is not good. I will never like this movie. Guaranteed. That's how bad it is. So
the writing's terrible. By the way, he puts a fucking pedophile joke in the movie. Are you fucking kidding me? Victor Salva, you stupid fat fuck. Are you fucking serious? You're gonna put that in there? For people that don't know, Victor Salva is a known pedophile. He molested a kid on one of his movies years and years ago, and somehow, I guess this is how Hollywood works, he got more movies, and then he